Retinol is one of those skincare ingredients people swear by, but it can also intimidate a lot of people because of irritation. So the first things I wanted to know with this one were, does it feel harsh? How heavy is it? And how easy is it to actually use? This is the Good Molecules Gentle Retinol Cream. My first impression is that it feels lighter and smoother than I expected. I did get it for a video. The texture is definitely cream-based, but it doesn't feel overly thick or greasy right away. What stands out here is that it combines retinol with Bakuchiol, which is interesting because Bakuchiol is often included in formulas meant to feel a little more beginner-friendly. So right away, it feels like it's trying to balance effectiveness with comfort. The biggest thing that stands out is the formula balance. And retinol is one of the most talked about ingredients for supporting smoother looking skin and reducing the appearance of fine lines over time. And the Bakuchiol edition is a nice touch because it's often associated with helping support skin while using stronger active ingredients. And I also like that it's cream instead of a serum because for nighttime, that can feel a little easier to work into a routine, especially for myself because I'm pretty busy as well. So using it is simple but important. This is meant for nighttime use. So after cleaning and toning, apply a pea-sized amount to dry skin and spread it evenly across your face. Avoid sensitive areas like under the eyes and around the corners of your nose and lips if you're new to retinol. Then follow with moisturizer if needed. And if you're new to retinol, I personally start with a few nights a week instead of jumping into it every single night right away because it could be a little too much for you. So this is my biggest question because retinol can be aggressive for some people. And honestly, first impression wise, this feels surprisingly gentle. It doesn't sting, burn, or feel overly active immediately. Of course, irritation can build over time depending on your skin, so consistency and pacing do matter. Another thing I was curious about was whether it would feel heavy like some night creams. And honestly, but it doesn't actually feel pretty balanced. So it gives you that cream texture without feeling suffocating or greasy, which makes it easier to wear overnight. And I think this makes the most sense for people who are curious about starting retinol, people looking for a nighttime activity, or anyone who wants a more beginner-friendly cream-based option. So, especially if you're trying to keep your routine simple. And for this, overall, my first impression is really positive. I like the cream texture, I like the gentle feel, and I like that it seems approachable for people who might be newer to retinol. So if you've been wanting to add retinol into your nighttime skincare routine without jumping into something too intense, this is definitely worth checking out.